What do you do?
That Christmas gift?
I got it from my brother.
Oh.
He was like, I want to see some of her games.
Oh.
So just trying it out to see kind of like, do I have to go back further?
Yeah.
Is he got a microphone on it? Is that
Oh.
what I say?
No, you don't. He's well versed in all of it.
Oh, okay.
You're not going to offend anyone.
He knows guys like you. Perfect.
Wide angle, or is it
Just water.
it's not one
That's all. I don't know how far enough back. I'll have to see. You can actually put it on like a lanyard and wear it like for the most part. You can just put it on and just so that
That'd be fun.
helmet cam?
yeah, you can do that.
I was at the end of the men's league game, just so I can tell the ref, it's just because he wants me ref, he wants me.
Yeah. I go to clamp to a hockey stick one time, just below where your bottom hand would go. Whoa, not good.
No, somebody who's like, I'm slashing that.
Oh no, this stick hand, it's not a good view.
Oh yeah, you'd be sick. It's like, oh.
It is. It's motion sickness.
There's some pretty neat stuff on YouTube. People like,
I saw a neat one where they had like I don't know what you call it, like a carried on a stick kind of a camera, like out in front. So it's like videotaping their face, but it's like, but you can almost see their whole body, and they would rotate around to kind of see what they're seeing in wide view. Like some of the U.S. Olympic teams wearing it for practice, whatever. It's quite cool.
That's got to be like the future of hockey, where like all the players have cameras on. Even if they say no microphones, just so that you could like switch while you're watching. Like, well, I want to play the game with Martin tonight. I want to play with Matthews or whatever. I mean, sure, maybe they get set off the bench and you see all the spitting and all that.
But it's only once they step on the ice and come back. But then which position you want to watch the game before? I'll follow the center all by either.
And you know some of that home's going to throw it on VR. You'll just be sitting in the living room and just like jumping.
The goalie would be the worst.
The goalie would be awesome. You'd be like, that's got to be the way it's going to be. Once
The
they
size
get
of the
the camera's got to be durable enough, and like they're already wearing like equipment like speed detectors and stuff like that on there.
Durable or cheap enough.
Well, yeah, true enough. Yeah. So imagine just like being in a fight.
Meanwhile, the camera would be down on the ground.
You'd be like, you're just getting like hit in the head by like somebody like, I don't switch players.
The other side. Telling you that they have something like for kids hockey that you can clip on their chest protector to get like their body stats, their heart rate, and kind of like
the players are wearing. There's something like there's a speed detector or whatever in their average ice. You can see it on their back shoulders. Like so, it's like high on their shoulder. I guess they figured where you're going to get cross-checked the least likely, and it's sort of like it's very obvious if you're cross-checking up here on somebody. But yeah, you see them. I think Matthews has it in his back right.
Well, this is like for minor hockey.
It's crazy, right? Yeah, like in footballers in UK, because I watched that We Are Wrexham show. You can see they're all wearing. The first thing they put on is almost like a It looks like a sports book.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
That's
And it's
exactly.
reading all their biometrics while they're
Their
right there.
speed, how long, how far they run.
Yeah. Which must result in like where managers are like, all right, time to take this guy off.
Yeah.
Because that is like, his batteries are drained.
Yeah,
His batteries are on empty.
It's like the pitch cam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We never did it before, and all of a sudden, that's another part of the game.
Yeah, they've just figured out, oh, you can put off Tommy John surgery like, 40 starts if you pull them at 88 pitches every year. Despite of how they're feeling or what may or may not happen.
Unless they yell at me.
The best is, like, don't you dare. Like, just, There was one story about Shizer, right? Scherzer. Where they were talking about a couple of years ago, the manager, one of the pitching coach, wasn't going to take him out, but wanted to piss him off. So he walked up there and basically proposed this dumb fantasy trade. Like, it was not even talking about, like, hey, how about this trade for that or whatever. You're talking to me about, pissed him off, and then he turned around and went off. So it looked like he was basically saying, no, I'm going to be up there. But then he ended up throwing 2 or 3 more, like, innings or whatever the hell, out of lights out burst. He's just like, what, you told me you have some fantasy trade? I've always thought sometimes those discussions with Mal are like,
Not talking about anything else.
We're
gonna
Well, there was.
pause the game for a
I think
bit.
it's Pat Quinn. They said what he called a timeout, and he told a joke. Like he didn't. But he thought the team needed to like line up and get less serious. So like.
Well, yeah, that's the whole like stepping off and down or stepping out of the box or adjusting your gloves or whatever. That mental reset was from a sports psychologist point of view. But yeah, like remember the old movie Major League? Actually, they did that in Major League at one point. They come to the West and they start talking about like wedding gift for so and so, and it's like, what about a chafing dish? What's a chafing dish? And like, and then they're like, all right, let's go, and then they all come back. They're all out of the mound talking about this skill.
I remember one time, you know they do the mic up and then they do the road to the same up. I remember I was watching it one day and I couldn't even remember who it was, but they're at the face-off dot. And the one guy was like, oh, do you want to give these guys a show? And he's like, yeah, let's go. And so the minute they drop the puck, he drops the gloves and they both fight.
Yeah.
It was totally planned. Like nobody was mad at each other.
No.
Want to have a show? Want to get the crowd going?
It's like I knew that that's usually what happens, but it was finally confirmed for me.
Oh yeah. In the Four Nations.
The Four Nations, I'm pretty sure it was.
Chuck basically told them like, hey, we're going. Like, the day before or whatever, like, we're going to face off tomorrow or whatever. Wait, what?
What?
Ready, guys? Starts there. Wait, back up. It's on timing. Go. Cross over right away. Stay in front.
It was a good back pass.
All these can go to the net.
Yeah, 2-1. And, it's hard to hit a blocker too, though. And this is exactly the practice I want them to do. This is let's practice 2-on-1. Because they don't practice. After the drills, they're just yeah. It's like, and then you end with a breakaway shot. Right? Rarely. You get more chances of. See, this is what we need to practice. I'm fine with missing practices and missing
the shot.
Yeah, they're learning to pass. Ooh, almost got that. Forehand. Nice. You got it right. Hit the lead. Hit the tape on the pass. That's how they keep passing into the sticks.
Here we go. That's the guy can do.
Okay, no one's seeing this. Alright, you guys just go. This is a bit of a confusing drill. It's because it's complicated
To come back in. Go, go, go. Oh, that way.
You've done it right up until
It's done it right up to this point.
Apparently deep in the line, we're watching this closely.
Nope.
You know, if you're the first or second to go, you're watching intently. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't want to screw this up. Nice. You know what? Take the win, coaches. Yeah, they might generate a shot on their own net, but
Paying attention.
you're not expecting.
I remember that in novice, a girl like won a face-off back to our D. She turned, stunned our goalie.
Yes. Yeah, well, it wasn't fair. The coach was put on beat for the first time. Like,
Oh, the puck switch. Oh, goes to the Bobby Orr. That worked out for you. Oh, you were taking the pass and coming back. Have to talk about that in the car. That's what you're doing. What?
like, you don't, in the game, you don't have a hope.
What's that?
Or just give up. Or escape to the net.
Yeah.
It's not over until the goalie gets it.
Well, the funny thing is, like, after that, you always, like, any goal with the truck. So, like, even at that, she just grabbed the bucket, she tucked it into her side. She went around like, all right, let's do this. But that's no, you finished the play. You finished the play. But yeah, that one, she's like, I made my pass and didn't expect, of course she's going to come back to me. Just because she did the one touch is not the pass. This is great. This is awesome. Is this even teaching her? You got to keep going. You don't fly on it. What about the rebound, right? Don't attitude. Don't attitude.
No.
We could do this all for the rest of the period.
Fix it. Fix the errors.
I would be fine.
You've got to draw it in reverse now. Because you know they're going to mess it up.
There's not going to be able to see this, right?
You pass nice and soft in the practice when they game, they just fire it at each other.
Yeah. Sometimes I think they're not even passing. They're just firing it to like, I need to throw this in whichever direction.
it's the quick look before the pass.
If they could just aim it a little bit.
5 times each.
Yeah. Oh, 5.
It would
Yeah.
it'd make a chain.
You close your eyes for 3 periods? 5 times. That's good. Man, see more than that.
Quick look before they pass would make a load of it.
Yep, and put it on your plate. You know?
I think they were doing that last practice when they had them skate at them. They were holding pushing them to make sure that at least they're keeping their head up.
Yeah. How are you keeping your head up, right? Nice. I like how she opened up the circle. Hold the outside. Watch, she should touch that back. when you watch hockey together, I'm like, see, you got to up.
You always get over to you.
But you can duck it out, but then you expect you to make a highlight shot.
That's it.
Right? Like just a quick one pop in front of net, just as good, and probably more likely to score.
What the heck? They already gave up on me.
So you're right. They didn't change a thing. You're right. He redrew it. So you're like, this thing wasn't fun.
Wrong direction.
You're going to the other you don't have the puck. So you just ask yourself, did I start with the puck? But 100% think about how you blow. Yeah. Wait, what? Or not? We're coming right with the puck. Oh!
Yeah, see? Moved up after the first one.
Nice job, ladies. Oh, there's a little speed wobble there. Oh. Tap that in. There you go. Turn to open up the snatches. I'm pushing the backhand like this. Five hole. That's block high block right there, right there. When he's been playing first line with Matthews and Jelly.
Wasn't that was a tie now? Remember that? The tie is on the team.
Oh, yeah.
That's true. His son's a better hockey player.
Yes, he's got. He said the Tyroman was actually very quick, and then he was just like he hit a ton of bricks. Yeah. He was hanging off. He was like fighting someone who's short, and just hanging off, right in the face and punching off. So it was a force to be reckoned with there. He would just skate really hard to try to get him. He So yeah, without Matthews in the lineup, without Wheeling in the lineup, top line is Nyes, Tavares, and Garner. I mean, Tavares and Nyes should be fine. Domi, who's better? Cowan, New Jersey. That's Stevensville, right? Like that's the Keith system. Cowan.
This will see how old these guys are.
Yeah, the time is fast for these, so should be rebuilding soon. Cowan, Wallen, Robertson is your second one. Robertson can play better. Like, you can't. He's very inconsistent with shooting. I mean, he's got some good shots. So never usually Shelley left and McMahon's. Yeah, it was McMahon. The top line was McMahon, Domi, and I say Urban Dillon. There aren't parts back here. So Riley, Myers, Marcy, McCabe, and Will Spector. Poor Wall. new stuff, and then that's like, you're trying new stuff, and that's like, okay, eventually figure it out.
Bail.
See how far back I have to go.